Hello and good morning children. How are you? I hope you are staying at home safely, following all the protocol rules for COVID-19. So with this children, I start my teaching with the lesson. What we were doing children, did you remember? We were doing determiners in grammar. So I would like to revise. I've already told you what is a determiner and kinds of determiner, and now but before starting the chapter I would like to revise it. So what is a determiner? Determiner is a word which is used before a noun. Okay, so you can write it also if you haven't seen my previous video. So what is a determiner? Determiner is a word which is used before a noun to indicate which thing or people we are talking about. Okay, so what is a determiner? Determiner is a word which is used before a noun, okay, to indicate which person or thing is, okay, like a, the, we, some, many, okay, a few, little, etc. Okay, so all these are determiners. Okay, so what is a determiner? Determiner is a word which is used before a noun to indicate person or thing. So this is children is a determiner. Okay, now children I would like to tell you there are how many kinds of determiners are there. So there are 8 kinds of determiners are there. This also I am going to revise with you. So children, we were doing kinds of, I have already told you kinds of determiners. So there are 8 kinds of determiners. Articles. Second, did you remember what was the second one children? Demonstrative. Okay, so first was article, second is demonstrative, third is possessive, and ordinals, then fifth is cardinals, sixth is quantifiers, seventh is seventh is distributive, and 8 is interrogative. Okay, so there are 8 kinds of determiners: articles, demonstrative, possessive, ordinals, cardinals, quantifiers, distributive, and interrogative. So children, these are some 8 types of determiners. Now children, I was discussing with you the first type of determiner, and what was that? That was article. Okay, so now I will be telling you about articles. We all know children, so we will take here the first determiner, that is articles, and articles are 2 types. Okay, so I will be discussing with you today articles. Articles have two types. Okay, one is indefinite article, that is a or an, and the other is definite article, that is the. Okay, so we will discuss the first type of determiner, that is articles. Okay, I have already told you before discussing to article, I would like to tell you what is countable noun and what is incountable noun. So what is a countable noun? The student want, what is a countable noun? Countable noun, children, is the noun which we can count, and what is incountable noun, which we cannot count. Incountable noun cannot be turned into plurals. Okay, liquids are uncountable noun, like water, oil, milk. This is uncountable noun and we cannot count all this noun. Okay, so and children, we already know in English, children, we are having 26 alphabets of English, and in out of 26 alphabet we have 5 vowels. Okay, how many vowels we have? We have 5 vowels, and what are they? A, E, I, O, U. What are those vowels? A, E, I, O, U. They are the vowels. Okay, so why I am telling that, children, because while explaining you indefinite articles a or an, you should know what is a countable noun and uncountable noun. You should also know that what is a children, what is a consonant and what is a vowel, because it is have a lot of relationship with a and an. So children, the word which is not starting with vowel sound, that is a, e, I, u, those words are, children, consonant. Those words are consonant. Okay, so now children, this much I have told you. Now children, we will revise the uses of an. Okay, so first of all, children, I told you an is used with consonant sound. Okay, this was the first uses I told you, that an is used with the consonant sound. Okay, so first uses of an, it is used with consonant sound, like a ball, a cat, a dog. Okay, then children, second use of an, I told you that it always start with this, we use it with consonant sound, and that consonant sound should be singular countable noun. That consonant sound should be singular countable noun. Okay, like children, we can say children, like here we can say, children, like this, a marker. So what is a marker? It is a singular countable noun. It is not starting with a vowel letter. Okay, so we are using a here. Okay, then children, a fan. There is a fan in my room. All right, so again, a fan is a singular countable noun. Then the children, the third use of a is, children, it is used with profession or occupation. What is the third use of a? It is used with profession or occupation. All right, like children, she is a teacher. Mahesh is a doctor in a government hospital. So a doctor, we are using a before doctor, because doctor is the profession of Mahesh. All right, so these are this was a third use of children, a. Okay, then children, the most important thing is that, children, a is used with some of the letter which is starting with children, which is starting with the vowel sound, but children, while pronouncing, which is starting with a vowel letter. Okay, those words which is starting with a vowel letter, but while pronouncing that, we are having consonant sound. Okay, like for example, European. He is a European. Now children, it is starting with E, but if we will pronounce, this word will come. Okay, you will come, and you is a constant sound. Y-O-O, use a constant sound. That's why instead of putting an here, we are putting a. Okay, we will put a, we will not put an. Why? Because this e is starting with the with Y-O-O. While pronouncing, this is starting with the Y-O-O. Okay, a European. Okay, so then children, one another example we can take. Okay, so here this has, we never pronounce on. What do we pronounce? We pronounce one, and one is starting with W. O is starting with W. So we are using a here. A one-eyed man. We are not saying a and one-eyed. That we are not saying on one-eyed person. Okay. So then one more example I can give you, university. So this is pronounced as U. So that's why I am putting a university. Right? University is a place where the student get the highest education. Okay, so children, this is very important point, that some of the words are starting with children. Some of the words it is starting with the vowel sound, but the pronunciation is children, this constant. So we are using here a. Okay, then children, the some of the nouns which is considered as single unit, we use a before it, like she bought a knife and a fork. The man who is sitting inside the room is have a cup and saucer in their hand. The men, men, the men who are inside the room have a cup and saucer. A cup and saucer, because cup and saucer is considered as one unit. Then children, then certain phrases are there where we use a, like a lot of, okay, a lot of noise is coming from that classroom. So these are some of the things where we use a. So these are all the important uses of a I have told you. Okay, then a few, a little, again these are some of the phrases. Well, so now I am going to tell you the uses of an just now. Okay, so you can see the first uses of an. A and an, as I told you, they are indefinite article. What is the first uses of an? So children, the first uses of an here is we use with the word which is having vowel letter. So first uses of an is, it is used with those letters, with those words which are having vowel letters in the beginning. like an orange, an inkpot, an elephant, an apple. Okay. Now children, the second use of an is that we use an with the children word which is with a singular countable noun, the word which is beginning with the vowel sound, and those words are singular countable noun. Which are singular countable nouns. So an is used with those words which are singular countable noun, children, like the girl, brought, an orange. Okay, so what is an orange? It is a singular countable noun. Then, okay, the dog is an animal. Okay, the dog is an animal. Again children, it is also used with the third point, name of the profession. He is an engineer. He is an engineer. Okay, so it is starting with profession. Now, then children, this is the most important point, children, which you have to learn. Let me write it. So with profession also, like engineer, he is an engineer. Okay, with profession also we use an. Now this point is very, very important, children. That children, some of the words they are beginning with H, but H here is silent. H here is silent. Okay, like what to say, children? An honor, our, an honorable man. So okay, our, we don't pronounce our. What do we pronounce? We pronounce our. Okay, what do we pronounce? We pronounce our. An honorable man, an honorable man. Okay, so word begin with children H, where H is silent. Okay, yeah, then I met him an hour ago. We never say I met him an hour ago. We say hour. H is silent here. Then children, the girl he is an honest man. We never say he is an honest man. Okay, then he is an heir to the throne. He is an so H is silent. We pronounce it as heir. Heir means varis. Okay, so he is an heir to the throne. So children, these are some of the important use of an. Then the other important use of an, children, with the abbreviation which is beginning with the letter A, but some of the letter with abbreviation. What is abbreviation, children? What is abbreviation? Abbreviation means like MP. Okay, this is abbreviation. This stands for Member of Parliament. So it is starting with children, though it is starting with M, but what is the pronunciation? It is MP. Okay, so here we write an MP, because children, though it is starting with consonant letter, but the sound we are having here is vowel sound, so we put an MP. So what do we put here? An MP, right? Similarly, children, X-ray. It is starting with a constant word, but the pronoun is X-ray. So the doctor told him to bring an X-ray report of his father. So children, what we are using here? We are using here, children, an X-ray. Okay, X is starting with constant sound, but here we are using vowel sound. Okay, then an NRI. He is an NRI. He is an NRI. So children, here N is starting with what? N is starting with vowel sound. What is the vowel sound here? N R I. This is a vowel sound here. Okay. So children, we have to, sometimes children we have to write what? We have to write and with the vowel sound, though the word is starting with what? The word is starting with constant sound, but the pronunciation is of vowel sound. That's why we have to put an here. So I have completed, I have done with you children the uses of the definite article N, A and N, and just now I will be telling you the start, I will be telling you the uses of the indefinite article. So what is the uses of indefinite? What is the indefinite article? What is indefinite article? The uses of indefinite article. The is indefinite article, student, and just now I will be telling you the uses of the right now. Okay, we will discuss it. Okay, so children, let me tell you children, the when we use the we are indirectly I am telling the uses of the, but actually I am telling you the uses of determinants, articles. Alright, so what I want to tell you that children, when we use some noun for the first time in a sentence, we use a, we use a here, okay, but when we use again that noun, we put the. Okay, so first use of the is whenever children the noun is put in the sentence for the first time. Whenever noun is put, children, whenever noun is there for the first time when it is used, so we put a or a, but when it is used second time, then we use the. For example, he is a new boy, new admission in the class. The boy is brilliant. Now try to understand this, children. Who is a new admission here? Boy. So for him we are referring new admission. So when this boy is this sentence, this new admission indirectly makes the boy. And children, when we are talking about him for the first time, we are using an. Second time when we are talking about that boy, we are using the. Okay, first time a, then second time the. Take another example. That is a book. The book is recommended by our English teacher. Okay, so a book is there. This book, when we are using for the first time, we are using here a, but children, when we are using for the second time, we are using the. Okay, when we are using this book for the second time, okay, we are using the. Okay, maybe some grammar book is there and it is being used for the first time. Okay, so that's why if it is used for the first time, we are using a here. This is a book. The book, when we are using for the second time, we are using children, we are using the. So remember this thing, children. When we use anything, any noun for the first time, and when that noun is repeated for the first time, when that noun is used, we use a. And when that noun is repeated, we will use what we will use the. So this is the uses of indefinite article the. This is the first point. Okay. Then children, I think we use and there are many types of noun are there. Okay, common noun, proper noun. Okay, so we use the before any common noun. Children, we use the with any common noun. I think children, you know what is a common noun and proper noun. Like this is 9A, class 9A. So there is a particular class, so that is a proper noun. But the class are there in the school. The classes are there in the school. So many classes are there, so that is a common noun. This is Ganga river, particular river we are talking, so that is a proper noun. There are many rivers in India, so rivers is a common noun. Okay, so children, the is used with proper with common noun. Okay, he is in the class. Class is common noun. India is a vast country. India is a country which is full of culture and tradition. Alright, so here children, country is a common noun. India is the country. Why we are using the before country? Because country is a common noun. Right? So children, the second use of indefinite article the is we use before common noun. What was the first use? First use was that we use with the when it was used with any other word with noun for the second time. The first time a will come, second time the will come. Then children, my second point is that the is used with the common noun. Okay, this is the river, this is the country where Gandhi was born. So children, with this I conclude my class as the time gets over. We will meet tomorrow in the class. Have a good day. Bye bye.